everybody and welcome to this week's video. What I wanted to do this week was just talk to you a little bit about some of the pens that I use and love for sending snail mail. I use them in my bullet journal, and occasionally if I'm feeling a little bit creative, I do a little bit of hand lettering as well with them. This is something that comes up. I'll just pan out so you can see sort of some of the pens that we're going to look at. This is something that comes up in the bringbackpaper group over on Facebook sometimes. People are usually quite interested in the kinds of pens that we love to use. And I know that I like to buy pens based on recommendations as well from people that like to send, you know, crafty, pretty post. So I thought it'd be quite a useful video to share with you. And to be honest, I just fancied getting a load of pretty pens because look how colourful it all looks. And just doing a little bit of lettering. I will warn you, I'll warn you now, I don't have particularly good handwriting, so bear with me. Concentrate on how the pen flows on the paper rather than the awfulness of my handwriting. Herbie's with us again. He's not really that fascinated, is he, by pens? Oh, no, he'll be back down. Okay, so let me begin with a trusty pen that I use because I use this one every single day. I will put the links where I can find these. I will put the links down below for you so you'll be able to see the deals of each of the pens. There'll be Amazon affiliate links, assuming that I can find them all. And these are pens, while I think of it, these are pens that I've kind of accumulated over the years. Some of them will have been gifted to me from various stationery companies or stationery shops. Some of them I'll have bought myself. Some of them will have been presents for me. You know what it's like. You just kind of acquire pens, don't you? If you love stationery, you acquire pens. So let me begin. This is my fountain pen. It's a Lamy Safari fountain pen. I use this every single day in my bullet journal. I don't use it that often actually for writing letters, but let me just, have I knocked you? So I've got various bits of paper here just to show you bits and pieces on. These bits of paper here, if you've not seen these before, these are all from the Pen Pal pack that you can buy in my shop now on the Reading Residents blog. Again, I'll pop the link below for you. And there'll be some new ones coming soon. I've been working on some new designs this week. So if we're writing with this, what I love about it, see what I mean about the terrible writing? It's because I'm trying to scribble for you guys, is I can write really quickly with it. And when I'm writing pen pal letters, I do tend to write them quite quickly because I think quickly, and as I think quickly, it all just comes out spewing out on the paper. Obviously with this, you can choose lots of different coloured inks as well. They do, I usually go for this darker blue, but they do a really nice, like almost an aqua blue that I've had before. By accident, I just got the wrong cartridges, but I like that one. And I do like black ink as well. These here, I've got a couple of these, if you can see these. These are Jelly Roll pens, Jelly Roll from Japan. If you've not tried these before, you need to try these. They are, as I say, they're like rollerball pens, but they write so nicely. They glide on the paper, if that makes sense. I'm sure it makes sense to you because you write too, so you know what I'm talking about. They just seem to work. Scribble them out. And you can get them in loads of different colours as well. As you can see, I've got the black one here. I've got a pink one. I did have purples. I had blues. I don't seem to have them anymore. They've obviously all run out over time. But I had about 6 or 7 of these, and they're pretty. They tend to have. I don't think the black one does. Let me see. Hasn't got any glittery in, but some of them have like a glittery sort of effect to them as well, which is really pretty. So I like those. Jelly Rolls are great. Safari Pen's great. This one here. It's a Stabilo Block Plus. It's a medium by the looks of it, a purple one. I bought this one just last month when I was over in Hay-on-Wye. Hay-on-Wye, if you've never been before and you're in the UK, you need to go to Hay-on-Wye. It's the town of books, so there's tons and tons and tons of secondhand bookshops there. So it's a beautiful place. But this one is actually fast becoming one of my favourite pens to write with, because it's just so smooth. I would assume, I picked this up in a stationery shop there, and I fancied a purple pen. I would guess that they do it in lots of different colours. I will find out when I link it below for you. But that one's absolutely gorgeous. So 100% recommend that pen. And then I have, if I bring it closer, various different gel pens, which, to be honest, I don't tend to write full letters with a lot of these, because I find them a bit scratchy, most of these. Although there is one, this one, which I don't think is quite a gel pen. Where did I get this from? Oh, it's what is that? What is that? Tell me, Nikki, Nike, Nicey, Nicey. Tell me in comments, please. I know you'll know. But this one's quite nice because it's so bright. Oh, but look, oh, it's running out. It's one of my favourites. I'm going to need to get it again. But that one's a really nice bright pen. Other than that, I tend to use these types of pens and these. These are really nice. These are fine liners, but they're a bit thin, a tad scratchy, not as flowy. So I tend to use them more for decorating things, decorating the envelopes or decorating the letters, or perhaps doing little doodles, that sort of thing. The reason that I do have this pen pot on my desk is for these. These, if I can show you these. I don't know whether you've seen these before. These are metallic pens, Paper Mania metallic pens. These, which is why I have some more colourful paper here. These are really nice on, as you can see, these are really nice on darker colours. So if you're perhaps decorating an envelope, or if you do have black paper, I absolutely adore these pens. They write quite like a thick, chunky felt tip, but the sheen that you get on them, I hope that it can that is showing up on the camera for you. Let's have a look. If I bring it a bit closer, I don't know whether you can see. Yeah, I think you can, can't you? See how the light's bouncing off it? Those are absolutely fabulous on different colour papers. I mean, obviously you can use them on the white, but I'm not so sure. You don't really get the effect on the white. See? Oh no, to be fair, I can see a little bit of a sheen on it, but it's nowhere near. I mean, that is quite dramatic, I think. So I would definitely recommend these metallic pens. They're beautiful on different colour papers. And then, you see, this is the fault. This isn't a pen pot. This is like, I think it's like a caddy for, I don't know, brushes and things to put on your sink. I don't know. But I saw it. It had Dachshunds on it. I bought it. And it's not entirely fit for purpose, but it's so pretty. And it looks so nice on my desk. So I just continue on. I then have these pens here, which are Uniball Liquid Ink Eye Designer pens. I was definitely gifted these a couple of years ago. I remember working with Uniball. But these are really good. Again, I use these quite a lot in my bullet journal. And actually thinking about it, I have been using these for a long time. I use them in my bullet journal spreads every single month. And I often use some of these pens to write my letters as well. And they haven't run out. And it's funny because I'm only just thinking about it now as I'm talking to you about it. But I've had them ages. I've been writing with them for ages. So these are the pens for longevity, clearly. So there's those ones there. And then, oh, it's probably better to use these actually. These pens here are more for like hand lettering, calligraphy, that type of thing. I'll be honest, they're not my pens. I've just stolen them out of my husband's drawer. My husband's drawer, I haven't like stolen them, because he does hand lettering, brush lettering quite regularly. He loves this hobby. So he absolutely swears by Tombow pens and also the Karim markers. The Tombos, I just bought him those this summer actually, these pastel colours, but they come in loads and loads of different colours. I know he's got all like primary colours and all different colours as well. that I noticed he hadn't got any with these, so I bought in these ones. And then this is quite a good little set. I can't remember, I think I got in this Christmas time, so again I'll link to them below. I'm pretty sure I got them from Amazon, so I should be able to put the link down for you. But there's, as you can see, there's 12 different colours in there. Can you see all of those colours? So these are really good as well. Of the two, he tells me that he favours these. I like them both personally when I work with them, but I don't have anywhere near the talent or the skill that he has when he works with them. And he seems to find these to be a little bit better if you're going for the brush lettering. And he watches, you know, he'll watch all the hand letterers and calligraphers and stuff. So I'll try, so you can see. How good that is in terms of all the ink just flowing out of it, and how beautiful the colour is as well. I really like that actually. It's nice, isn't it? Loads of different colours in there. So they are definitely great if you're going to add some hand lettering or a little bit of calligraphy as well. And I'll just, I'm going to go for the purple. Going for the purple. So these, I think, they feel a little bit more like, whether it's the colours maybe. I apologise, I haven't done hand lettering for a while, as you can see, but you get a feel for the pens. These feel more, maybe because it's the pastels, like watercolours. These I find don't really, they seem a little bit bolder. But maybe that's the colours, maybe that's just me, and I'm using the different colours. Actually, hang on, I'll just sneakily dip in to some of his work. So he'll have used Tombows and the Carrings to do things like this. So they are quite handy for doing your hand lettering, but also to adding them to your pen pal letters as well. So I think that's a little whistle stop. Oh, the only other pen that I occasionally use, thinking about it, is I do have like a proper calligraphy pen that I dip in ink, and I've just bought some new ink again when I was in Hay-on-Wye. But I might do a separate video on that, and clearly I'll be practicing a little bit with my hand lettering before I do that for you. But hopefully that's given you an idea of some of the types of pens and the range of pens as well that we use. As I say, those are great for the hand lettering. These just keep on going. And then these are kind of my trusty pens that I grabbed, the Jelly Roll and cartridge pen, and this is gorgeous. And then these Paper Mania pens, I think, are really striking. It's just something a little bit different maybe to add to your collection if you don't have anything like that. I can see them being quite nice for like crafty, you know, Christmas cards and crafty projects and things like that. So that's me waffling about my pens today. Let me know in comments if you've tried any of these, whether you have an opinion on these pens as well. And also, I love a pen recommendation. In fact, give me an excuse to buy more pens. So I'd love to hear your favourite pens, the ones that you absolutely swear by, the ones that you always grab. Pop them in comments below, please. Can you give me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed watching, and hit subscribe as well. And also I will link below, I know I mentioned it earlier in the video, to the Bring Back Paper Facebook group, where we have all sorts of pen pal chats and lettering chats and journals and art, crafty things and pens and stationery and books and blah de blah. I'll link to it below for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.